2009 KX250F. Right away I felt real comfortable. The first noticeable impression was the motor and how it carried from mid to top. It had great power for that big monster jump over there. It's the only 250F I cleared that thing on. The overall package, as far as suspension, motor, and handling, I felt really good. I felt at home. There were a few changes I made to the suspension, and that fixed a certain spike that I had with the suspension in the little small bumps going into corners.
It's a lot of low end on the motor, and I mean that's good for some people. But if that thing had motor work done to it and had pro circuit suspension, that'd be by far my favorite. It corners great, and for me, cornering, I'm not so good at it. So probably the Cowie was probably my most realistic favorite.
I love the motor. I've always liked the Kawasaki motors. They're definitely the high point for me. This year's no different. A lot of bottom end, and I like to chug the bikes around. And, the Kawasaki definitely still suits me in that manner. It's loud as hell, don't like that. I couldn't wait to ride it. It's a new chassis, it's been reworked, a couple pounds lighter, and I just thought, man, this bike is really gonna do it for me now. But I had issues with the suspension. I think that the chassis and the suspension this year, with the changes they've made, have just kind of made it too stiff, and the bike, it's not stiff like the Honda is stiff. The Honda is stiff, but it really still absorbs and moves through the stroke. The Kawasaki, I had a hard time telling if I was letting it pack down too much or if it just wasn't, getting into the stroke enough and was kind of skipping around on things. I had a horrible time sorting it out. So Kawasaki is still good. You definitely have to be willing to put in the time though to get it set up for you.